No chance for the conference football title. The presidents have spoken, and Old Dominion Athletics is being left out in the cold. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Rader. Welcome to the Sports Wrap Live on this Tuesday night. Will Old Dominion be leaving the Colonial Athletic Association sooner than later? Well, maybe after college presidents voted today to lock ODU and Georgia State out of any tournaments or any chance to win a conference championship next year. The reason Old Dominion is leaving the CAA in 2013 to join Conference USA, but instead of just jumping ship as VCU did when it decided to move to the A-10, ODU agreed to play one more year in the CAA, which they will be allowed to do. But the only thing is, Coach Blaine Taylor's basketball team will not be invited to the tournament in March, meaning their only hope of making the NCAA playoffs is to get an at-large bid. Athletic Director Wood Seelig, hey, come on, this can't come as a big surprise.
It really doesn't change anything. Our goal is going to be to compete for the regular season championship of all of our programs within the CAA. And if we compete at that level, at the championship level, whether we play in the CAA championship or not, we're still going to be viable for an at-large opportunity for NCAA postseason play.
The decision by the CAA presidents is in response to a request by Seelig to make an exception for ODU. Locking lame duck teams out of tournaments has always been a CAA rule and only affects ODU and Georgia State because both teams are leaving the CAA after this next school year. In the past, the rule applied to East Carolina, Richmond, and American University when those three schools left the CAA 12 years ago. And it's not just football and basketball. All other sports are affected.
Also gives us a little inkling of whether or not we might be successful in petitioning for associate membership status of 4 of our sports who will not have an opportunity to compete in Conference USA because Conference USA does not sponsor women's field hockey, women's lacrosse, men's swimming, and wrestling.
Now, if there was a surprise today, it was the president's decision not to allow the Old Dominion football team to play for the conference title. At a meeting earlier this month, the CAA athletic directors voted to allow the football team to compete for the title, and with it, an automatic bid to the FCS playoffs. And you would assume that if the athletic directors said yes, that their bosses, the presidents, would have gone along with their decision, but not so. And it even makes you wonder if something happened at ODU that might have angered those CAA presidents. And one person that isn't happy is Dr. Seelig.
It was initially recommended by the athletic directors within the CAA that ODU football be allowed to compete for a CAA championship. However, that recommendation was not accepted by the CAA presidents, and I completely understand that their goal was to synchronize their decision and remain consistent across all team sports.
I don't know, but I think there is something more to this football decision than meets the eye. Regardless, while the Monarchs still have a chance to compete for the Division I AA National Football title, the only way they make the playoffs is